What is up, Level Uppers? It is Level Up Larry, and I'm very excited to give a more formal presentation around Twitch Plays Level Up Larry. For those of you who don't know, Twitch Plays Level Up Larry is a custom built from the ground up game that is fully Twitch integrated. So essentially, chat controls the content, and this is based around the Level Up Larry character, and hopefully one day the Level Up Larry universe as the lore and everything else that I'm hoping to achieve will come to fruition. For the meantime, though, this is 1.0, and it's a pretty simple game in its current state. And I think that you'll be able to see relatively quickly how much potential this has. So just really quick, the way that you play this game is that chat will use a command, and in this case, it's the spawn command. And depending on whether or not you are a follower, a subscriber, or you have a bit badge greater than 1,000, you will spawn a specific type of enemy. So let's jump in to what that looks like. So right now I'm in a controlled environment. Not much right now for the UI. You can see on the top left, I have my health bar, which, yes, I do take damage and I can die. So there's that. But right now, you're going to see these things that are being added to queue. Let's pretend that these are people in chat while I'm playing this game in real time. I'm going to run to the right here. And like I was saying earlier, different slimes will be different types of viewer support. So this one would be someone who has a subscriber badge greater than 1,000. You'll also notice that these slimes have names above their heads. And again, this is people in chat that are spawning these things. And then these enemies try to kill me. So you can see pretty quickly that this can be pretty fun and engaging for a viewer who's spawning their own enemies. And granted, at this point in time, there's not much challenge per se with these slimes, but that's absolutely going to evolve over time. So there's more to this actually. So right now I am going through this. People are spawning their enemies, their slimes in this case, and I'm just having some fun. But after a certain amount of slimes that I kill, it does trigger a boss event, which is right here. So what you're going to see here is chat at this point will turn into emote only or emoji only, and essentially it is a spam fest. Everybody just goes absolutely crazy spamming emotes, which then, as you can see, as emotes are flying into the meter on the bottom, will build up this boss meter, which affects the difficulty of the boss that will spawn. So chat's going crazy. Of course, since this is a controlled environment, not going too crazy right now. But then normal boss spawns. The bosses are a little bit more difficult. And I'll say this, though, actually. So normal boss is pretty basic. The next tier up is elite, then legendary, and then godlike. We did manage to achieve a legendary boss, and I simply could not kill it. So that's awesome and needs to be nerfed, but that's beside the point. So those are the major mechanics that are in right now. And so you have your enemy spawn, and then you have the boss event. And so what's on the horizon? We're going to evolve the boss encounters. We're going to evolve the combat system, perhaps even add an equipment system. There will be more levels, and by levels I mean stages. There will be more enemies. We're looking into adding a viewer experience point system where viewers can accumulate experience for their engagement in-game and then use those points to either purchase power-ups or have special effects, or maybe it's changing the stage or the background music, or whatever it may be. It's almost like a virtual item shop, if you will, where you can do a variety of things in game. Of course, there's also a character experience point system, where Level Up Larry, the character, will be able to unlock special abilities and skills and who knows what else. There will be new character design and animations. Those are currently in the works. So you'll see in my promotional video, or my promotional banner, if you will, there's a mech looking Level Up Larry. Well, yeah, be ready for more more forthcoming there. And then, like I was saying earlier, some handcrafted lore, composed soundtrack. I mean, there are so many ambitious ideas that are not that far from reach, and that's what you can expect from this experience over the next couple weeks. The last thing I'll say is that a lot of these decisions around what is prioritized in this development is going to be based on the viewers and the community. So, for example, the last time we ran this game live, at the end of it, I put up a choice of three updates that chat could vote on, and I'll pull that up right now. So there is a new enemy, a Caliente power up. If you don't know a Caliente power up, I eat spicy food on stream. I call these things hype ROMs. This one is the Caliente hype ROM, and anyway, we're building a lot of those elements of my channel into this game. So Caliente power up is essentially me eating a hot spicy pepper and then spitting out fire. And then there was a game over screen. So when I die right now, currently I just die and I just reset. There's nothing really polished about it, but we do have some ideas and some assets that we would put together to throw together a little bit more of a fancy game over screen. So we put this up there and chat voted and they went with number 2. So, and this is a weekly thing. So at the end, every Tuesday we'll do this poll, and then by the next Tuesday we'll have the update rolled out. So you can see that this is going to be a very flexible, very fluid, very dynamic game, but it's all going to be based on what you, the viewer, wants to do. So that is Level Up Larry in its current 1.0 form. And just like I always like to do, I mean, we've played this twice on stream, but I just thank those of you who have already played it, those of you who I hope will get around to playing it. I usually will launch the game 10:30 p.m. Central during my stream. That's kind of a midpoint for my stream. So feel free to stop by twitch.tv/LevelUpLarry. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Level up height. See y'all later.